Everybody, doing good? Yeah, today I want to talk about how gambling addiction impacts people and how makes their behavior so weird and crazy. I've looked it up like in the online and I saw some research about gambling and gambling start with borrowing money. It starts with fun and nice things, end up like borrow money, isolate yourself from your friend, your family, you don't meet them anymore, heavy alcohol, uh, you end up using the drugs. Yeah. And first I wanna talk about borrowing money. People like starting the gambling for fun and step by step drinking, have fun. You don't know, tomorrow you feel that you wanna earn some money. But that ways like you gambling, you earn some money and you having fun. That's it. That's a nice way to get money. So you start gambling and you feel like you lose a little bit but you still like you have money. You gamble and people like end up with in the table like no money with them. They need some money, so we go up to their friends asking for money, and they get the money and have fun. Go back and end of the night they see they have to pay their friends, but there's no money to pay them. So it's, some people starts like they want to meet it, they avoid to meet up with their friends or their family. So cannot like be embarrassed that they cannot pay them back. Then they cannot stay alone all their lives. So they go with the drink and heavy drink and you know heavy drinks makes you crazy and most the players who play gambling they start step by steps like this and first borrow money that the research that student from Colorado and Amsterdam they found that first year was borrow money like they don't meet like their friend and their family anymore because they don't kind of they want to avoid to meet with like avoid and paying their family and friends. And the third year they start with heavy alcohol or straight up to drug users so they can avoid the emotion that they don't want to feel bad anymore, that they just feel bad that they borrow money and they could not pay it back. So that's end of the uh, drug users or heavy drink alcohol. And the students made their research with some interviews. They were most of them first 2 years and and the last of the gamblers were between 6 years and 4 years, and the research was from 2002 uh, uh, from 2002 to 2006. And the last year was about the interviewing and asking people how they feel when they gambling and why they doing it. And the first guy was his first 2 years in uh, gambling, and the first 2 years was they accepted. So borrow money, avoiding families, he cannot pay him back. And the second guy was between 4 or 5, and he likes to drink a lot. He don't want to meet anyone. He likes to play and his phone always in his ears, so he cannot listen to anybody and didn't get attention for anybody. And this guy ended up selling his house, his own house. So he sold it, and he is in an apartment, rent apartment. So most of his house money gone, and he cannot live like in his own place right now. Just rent house, rent apartment. So the third guy, between the 6 and 5 years gambler, and he won a lot, and he lost him one day, and one day he lost all his money, and that was the gambling, like affect how gambling affect people and how they deal with it and how the gambling addiction changed their life and end up like crazy. And you don't want to meet a family, the favorite things in the world. You meet with your family and they have fun. And that's it. Thank you for listening, guys. Thanks a lot.